Hello.
What's up? Happy birthday, dipshit.
Okay, well, that's not necessary to say it that way.
Alright, happy birthday, son.
I am your oldest and by far your most wisest son, so
Yeah, right. I beg to differ on that. So what's up?
nothing, it's just the day, week, and month of my birth, and so, it's been 35 glorious years on this planet, and, many people on the internet are celebrating my day of life, and so I figured I would call you and I would ask you, uh, what do you remember about my day of birth? I would like to know that. That would make me happy.
You were born.
Uh huh.
That's it.
Well, I mean, you've never told me the story about the day of my birth or the build up to my birth. So I was wondering if perhaps maybe, you know, um,
What do you mean the build-up? How the hell else do you think you got born?
what do you mean?
Well, you weren't hatched out of an egg.
Yeah, that's true. And eventually, I came out of mom's belly button.
You're such a moron. You know damn well how they're born.
Yeah, out of the belly button because that's what mom told me.
Yeah, right. And you believe that? I'll sell you a bridge. Which one do you want to buy?
What about the day I was born? I mean, I would imagine with a kid being born premature, it was probably a very hectic day.
If you're recording me,
I'm not.
I will beat your patootie.
I'm not. I'm asking you a genuine question.
Put you in an incubator and took you to the hospital.
You couldn't put me in an incubator and take me to the hospital. They would have to put me in an incubator at the hospital.
Well, whatever. Then what the hell did you ask me for?
But I know that part. But I mean, like, were you scared? I mean, I was life flighted. I was choking on my own poop. I mean, that's all very serious stuff.
I don't remember. I'm 63 years old.
So what? You would think the birth of your firstborn with a traumatic birth.
Oh, get over it. It's your birthday. You're alive and kicking.
And I'm trying to celebrate the day that I was born by knowing more about it.
We'll go out and have a good time.
Well, I mean, all right. So since you can't tell me about the day I was born, then I guess the next question is,
No.
I didn't even say anything.
Well, I'm just giving you an advance notice.
Well, I mean, it is a tradition during the celebration of life that one, particularly the father, bears some sort of gift for his firstborn son.
What did I just tell you? No. You're 35 years old. You can buy your own gifts.
I've bought several of my own gifts, but
Yeah, right. I don't have no money for your gift.
Are you at least? Can you at least admit today that you're proud of my accomplishments in life? Think about Mike and the Mechanics, the living years. But think about it the opposite way. Think about all the things you could be saying to me.
In those living years.
Yes, I could be gone tomorrow, Dad.
Well, so could I. Same fucking thing.
This is about me, Dad, and my birthday.
Guess what? Get over it. You're not getting any gifts. You're 35 years old. You're not a little fucking boy anymore.
I bought you a gift for your birthday, and you don't seem to appreciate it.
You didn't have to. I didn't ask you for it.
You always say, "What'd you give me for my birthday?" And I could have easily said, "You're going to be 63 years old. Why do I have to get you a gift?"
You can tell me whatever. You don't have to buy me shit.
No cake, no ice cream. You didn't get any of that for me?
Nope, I'm working. What the hell am I supposed to do?
Should have taken the day off.
I don't even get my day off for my birthday, so I sure in the hell ain't taking a day off for you.
Wow, that's very selfish.
You'll get over it. Maybe your woman's got you a cake and ice cream. Maybe she made a big cake to where she'll pop out naked.
Okay, well, then why does she got to pop out naked? I didn't say I could have. Why did you have to make this weird? I refrained from saying anything like, "What do you think I'm wearing right now, Dad? I'm in my birthday suit."
You just said it.
I didn't say anything like that. I could have asked you what
did.
I could have asked you what you're wearing, and I didn't. But then you had to just go and make it perverted. Imagining my girlfriend naked. Wow. Just what?
Now, I didn't say that. You said that.
Well,
now, see, you're making it perverted.
You're the one that thought of the scenario.
Well, what else do they do at birthday parties?
I don't know, have a regular birthday party with a regular cake with no one popping out of it?
You never know.
Oh, boy, you know, you need to get your mind out of the gutter and grow up.
No, you need to get your mind out of the gutter. I'm grown up. You ain't. You're still a little fucking kid.
Well, because I'm a little
At
kid,
heart.
since I'm a little kid, could you get me
At
a birthday
heart.
gift?
At heart.
Don't you have some sort of work to do?
Yeah, I do. So I gotta go.
Calling me up, harassing me?
All right, goodbye.
What? Wait. Can you at least just tell me?
Happy birthday, Greg. I love you. You're my son.
Wow, you actually said it.
Yeah, and if you're recording me, I'm gonna beat the living shit out of you.
I'm
Goodbye.
not recording you.
Yeah. All right, I gotta go. I gotta go make my rounds.
Can I have a kiss next time I see you?
No.
Please?
No.
Little French one?
Yes, now that's perverted.
That's not perverted.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Goodbye.
A French kiss between father and son? What's wrong with that?
Goodbye.
What's wrong with that? Come on, Dad.
Initiating podcast download.
Everybody great now! Everybody great now!
Pardon the interruption. This is the Iron on Wrestling podcast with your host, Aaron Bauer. And my special guest today is he's having a birthday today. He is the handicapped hero, the crippled crusader, 1 in a million, the eye candy. He is
Hey, Gregory! This one is for you, man!
Gregory Iron. Happy birthday, Greg.
Thank you. As we record this, it isn't my birthday. But if you're listening to this on Wednesday, it would have been past my birthday, I
Yeah.
guess. If you're listening to this on Patreon, it would be my birthday. So whoever you are, wherever you are, on what day you're on, I guess maybe it's my birthday, or maybe it's past my birthday, or it's in real time not my birthday. But also, I was wondering why you wouldn't let me intro the show, as usual.
Right.
You had something in mind today, and apparently it was celebrating my birthday. Which,
Oh, I'm going to celebrate not just your birthday, but your entire life.
oh, I'm not sure how you're
Your
planning on
wrestling
doing
career. Your wrestling life.
that. Okay. Wow.
Because you deserve it.
Do I?
Yeah, as much as I can't stand you, and most people can't, there are a few people out there. So, I was going to do a whole "This Is Your Life" gimmick. And I don't know that that's actually possible because a lot of voicemails came in. Well, I wouldn't say a lot, but a few voicemails came in, and I didn't recognize the number.
Okay.
So it's going to be a mystery, whoever calls. But I'm going to start off hot here,
Oh.
and I'm gonna play something from someone from your past.
Okay.
Okay, a former tag team partner,
Oh.
a former tag team championship partner.
Wow. I mean, I'm trying to think of the more prominent partners. Maybe Anthony Green. I miss old AG. Let's hear it.
I have no idea.
Former
who that
WWE
is.
superstar. What? Former WWE superstar Anthony Green.
Nope, no idea. I wouldn't have his number.
Uh.
These are all people that I would have to have their number.
Oh, you okay? All right.
Because I ain't been in wrestling in 10 years.
Maybe I set the bar too high. So I'm gonna
Okay.
guess. So we're gonna go as low as we can go.
Yep.
And I'm gonna go Hobo Joe.
I wish.
No. Okay.
Nope.
All right.
Nope.
All right.
Didn't have his number either.
All right. Well.
So here we go, though.
Okay.
Without further ado.
All right.
Greg, it's Veda. Wow, you have been there for pretty much my entire wrestling career. And honestly, I think that there's a lot of aspects of Veda Scott that would not exist if you were not around to be so creative and supportive. I mean, there's just so much I wouldn't have done or be as a person without our work together, but just in general, without you and without your friendship. And I know that there are a lot of people, lots and lots of people, probably lots of people you're hearing from today that would say the exact same thing. You've helped so many of us and guided so many of us and just pushed so many of us, me especially, into being bigger and doing bigger things. And I am so thankful for that. And I'm thankful for you. I was about to say, so have a wonderful life, but that feels weird and dismissive.
It's almost
what do you-
Christmas.
What do you say at one of the end of these? I'm not really sure. Continue to have a wonderful life that I will continue to be part of. I'm not saying have a wonderful life, goodbye forever. That's not it. That's what it feels like, but it's not. Have a wonderful life, semicolon, love you, Veda.
Wow, that was very nice.
I wasn't expecting that. I wanted her to heel out on you.
Yeah, that
But
was very sweet.
She's a very sweet person. And
Yeah, my time with Veda Scott is one of my favorite times in my career.
So, good
And
God, it's one of mine too.
you were a large part of that, and
You guys were so good together. Go ahead.
Thanks. We did the episode with Veda Scott in the archives. Was it 1 or 2 episodes? I can't remember. It was just 1, right?
Yeah, one.
Yeah.
We were supposed to do the other episode because she wanted to come back and kidnap Lola.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Lola's dead now.
Oh, boy, it made it real dark. But yeah, I guess I often lose sight on the impact I guess I've had on others as far as wrestling, and I want to have an impact on people in wrestling, my peers. I want to be able to help them, and I guess help them reach heights that even they can't imagine. And Veda is one of the hardest working people I know, and if I could have played a small role in her success currently, then I am very, very, very proud of that. And actually, I just saw, I meant to actually text her, so now this gives me a perfect excuse with this message, this sweet message that she left on the show. She recently did the Impact, I think it's another Knockouts special that they did. She did commentary with Mickey James, and just, I don't know, Veda was always super talented in storylines and in the ring, but I really, really think that her calling might be commentary. And just the fact that what's happening right now? What is there? Okay. Oh, Aaron's just messing with his phone and making mistakes here.
You're trying to figure things out.
I
bro.
gotcha. Yeah.
This is what you get with me.
44, 45-year-old man doesn't know his age for sure, but he's still working on technology. But I'm super proud of Veda, and that message warmed my heart. I appreciate that. Is this going to be a whole Greg Love fest? Because I really don't want that.
I didn't want it to be.
Okay.
I don't know, but people seem to really like you, and that's a problem.
That is a problem.
Because I would have liked more people to heel out on you.
Yeah.
And I sent that to several people that,
Sure.
that ended up calling in.
Okay.
Please heel out on Greg if you feel the need to.
Well,
Nobody felt the need to.
Well, that's I guess
People
that's
like
good.
you. What?
Well, maybe you should have reached out to Ricky or something. He might have healed out on me a little bit.
I never did.
No, you didn't? Okay. So also, I want to point out that later in the show, apparently, we're going to have a guest in studio. Is that right?
We could. We'll see. I mean,
Okay.
yeah, we just have to get there.
I got you. Okay, but before we go to some more messages, you talked about problems. I heard that this weekend you had quite the shitty weekend. Is that true? Let's talk about you for a little bit.
Come on.
I'm
Come
just-
on. This isn't a podcast about me.
No, but I'm
It's
just
the Iron on Wrestling podcast with Gregory Iron.
But Aaron, you're a big part of this show, and a big
So you saw the footage I took.
a big shit was a major part of your weekend.
Okay, so my sons, when they go to the bathroom, there's never like a light load or like I don't feel like I got enough out. Everything's like bowling balls and boulders and
God.
right. I mean, it's very very.
Hopefully
it's
you're
ridiculous.
not eating while you're listening to this episode, guys.
Yeah. I have a son who's almost 16. I have 2 younger sons. One's 12 and one's almost 12. So I mean,
That would make them 11.
Yeah, when they go to the bathroom, it's never good news for anybody. And as a matter of fact, it's hard times for a lot of people, especially me. So one of my sons,
hard? Because that's not healthy if the poops are very hard.
They're
or
extreme.
like green in color.
Is it not green?
Okay.
But bad news, and bad news brown. And so, they're known. They know not to take shit upstairs in their bathroom.
What's the reasoning for them not being?
Because they shit so much, and it's such a hard fucking brick of shit that it does not flow through the toilet the correct way. So everything will overflow, and you'll end up just there's a backup, and again.
But what's the difference between that toilet upstairs and the one downstairs?
I'm not completely sure. I think there's a different flow of water, or and then maybe that's a weaker toilet upstairs. I didn't pick the toilet when I moved in here.
Gotcha.
It was already here when I bought the home.
Mm-hmm.
So they know not to go up there anymore, though. And one of my sons did, and it was so bad that the entire dining area, which is located directly below the boys' restroom upstairs in their rooms.
Where people dine, they eat food.
Yeah. Piss and shit overflowed and came right through the ceiling. Like I had to disconnect the electricity from the light that's at the ceiling. I didn't know what to do. I had to call the wolf. So,
who?
I have a friend who's have you ever seen Pulp Fiction?
Yes.
Yeah, the wolf. He comes in and cleans up everybody's problems. He solves problems, and that's what I had to do.
Why don't you call Tyson Tomko? He's a problem solver.
Yeah, I don't know that.
Come
I
on.
bet he couldn't have done the job that my friend did. So, anyway, it was real bad. And then I had to get rid of all the I had 2 chairs that were like recliner chairs. Just had to get rid of them because piss and shit rained down on everything. It was bad news, and I was not happy. And I don't like to get that way, but I lost my cool for a minute, and I punched a hole in the wall upstairs.
Well, that's counterproductive.
Exactly,
Yep.
and it's the thing I preach about not doing to my children. If you're punching a wall, who are you hurting? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Your hand, and then the property that you live in.
Yep.
So I try not to do that, but I was upset.
It's unfortunate.
And a lot of flooding in my home. So I tried to get everything cleaned up today, so that way you could come here, and I didn't ruin your birthday. And also, one of my friends maybe could come here, and we could have a guest.
Oh, well, I appreciate that, but my birthday isn't going to be ruined. I have high hopes for my birthday. Nothing spectacular planned per se, but it started out nice. We're going to use it as a Patreon bonus video. Ryan Crosdall from the Patreon sent us a big care package with a bunch of gifts for both myself and for you, which we'll show exclusively on Patreon, where if you listen to the show, you probably realize that you get a buttload of bonus content over on patreon.com/ironandwrestling starting at $3, where you get bonus audio, bonus video. $5 tier, you get more bonus videos, including full-length independent wrestling episodes, rare independent wrestling episodes that we have over on Patreon, with more to come hopefully in the future. $9 and up, Zoom calls, and you get to pick a bonus podcast subject, which I'm getting a bunch in the queue for October from people, and we're very excited about that. Of course, the $20 and up level gives you things in the mail from ourselves, courtesy of Howard Animal Steel and his goodies out of the back of his Cadillac. And, of course, you can pick other tiers in which you can be involved in studio as well, and you could even have dinner with us. So go to patreon.com/irononwrestling. Check that out. And you know what? If you're listening for free, we appreciate that too. And you can always subscribe to the podcast. Give us 5 stars on iTunes or wherever you listen to the podcast. creates visibility for the podcast. Leave a comment. Let them know what you think. And on top of that, you can subscribe to the YouTube, which is growing every single day. In fact, one of our most popular videos over on YouTube, Hulk Hogan confronting Mike Tyson on Arsenio Hall, has nearly 1 million views. And because of that video, it's really created a nice little following for our YouTube. So check that out for some rare videos and, of course, full-length episodes of the podcast on YouTube. And so much more. Just check out Iron on Wrestling wherever you find us, including social media at Iron on Wrestling. But, your weekend was shitty. Mine was okay, but there was a little... there was no wrestling involved on the Friday and Saturday.
Really?
But it got very indie wrestling. My weekend.
Mm-hmm.
I had a nice little event planned for my girlfriend, Nicole. I got her tickets, for her and myself, as part of a early Sweetest Day gift. And Sweetest Day is something that I think they only do in Ohio. Am I correct in saying that?
That's true.
It's like a corporate gift card bullshit holiday or whatever, but it's whatever. It's a nice excuse for doing something for your significant other if you have one. Aaron, are you doing something for someone for Sweetest Day? Or
No, I'm currently single, and I like to mingle.
You're not talking to anyone?
Nope, there's no twin sisters that I'm talking to.
Oh.
There's nothing. Nothing.
Oh.
There's nothing.
That seems weird because Nicole has a twin sister.
What?
Why would you?
Me? How?
Okay. Anyways, so I got tickets to this Office.
Kitty want to play with a twin sister.
All right. Well,
Claws.
no chance that's going to happen now. The Office Super Fan Fest, which was taking place in Scranton. The Office, of course, is the famous sitcom from NBC. If you don't know, you must live under a rock. And so that's her favorite show ever, so I wanted to do something special for her. For Sweetest Day, I got tickets for this event. You could have gone for 3 days. I got tickets for 1 day on a Saturday, but as a surprise, which I revealed the night before we went there, I got...
What if she would have had plans?
Well, I bought them 2 months in advance, and I made sure to tell her, hey...
Don't
not have plans on,
okay.
on this weekend. Yeah. But as an extra surprise, I told her about a month ago about the actual Fan Fest, and she got really pumped about it. And then I busted out this other surprise where I paid extra money so that she could not only meet and greet one of the actors from the show, but we were going to have breakfast with him. The gentleman that plays Stanley.
Oh.
Leslie David Baker.
Stanley.
No, Stanley.
Yeah, right. The guy that created the comics.
That's a different person, and he is dead. He's been dead for several years now.
Oh, so you can't meet him. Okay.
Stanley from The Office. He's the grumpy gentleman from the show. I bought extra tickets so we can have breakfast with him. Mm-hmm. And when I revealed it, I actually filmed it, and she was so excited. And it actually... I don't know if you've ever experienced this in a relationship, Aaron, but anytime I do something nice for her, she gets actually happy and excited and is thankful. Oh. This is the first time in, let's see, how long have I been dating consistently? Since I was 18. What's the math on that? 17-ish years? First time ever that I've had a girlfriend that's appreciative of things and just is sweet and caring. It's a good feeling. Have you ever experienced that?
No.
Okay.
The only time I get a good feeling is when I hear something along the lines of what I'm going to play for you from somebody from your past.
Oh, okay. Well, you're hyping
ready?
it up. Well,
Nope. I'm just going to do it right here, right now in front of all these people.
In the middle of the story?
Yep.
Right.
And then you're going to tell the rest of the story because it doesn't last long.
Okay.
Oh, no, cheeseburger. Perfect.
Okay. All right.
So client X
Uh-huh.
sent you a birthday greeting.
Yep.
And cheeseburger.
If you ever hear us say that on the show, it's because of that guy right there. Oh, cheeseburger.
And he was great.
I would walk through the hallways for no reason. He'd go, oh, no, it's cheeseburger. And I'm like, what are you talking about?
He thought you were that guy from ROH.
No, that's not true.
He thought you had cheese and on patties. I don't know.
Anyways, so Stanley.
Yes.
Big surprise.
Yes.
So that's Saturday morning, the only day of the Fan Fest. We're going to have breakfast with him at 9 a.m. Now we end up driving on Friday night to Scranton. We get there late. We go to Poor Richard's, which is the pub from the office. Nicole got a drink from the pub. We hung out. We watched a little karaoke there. It was nice.
A little wasted, huh?
She did not get wasted. She had one drink. And so the next morning, we get up early. We shower. We're excited. She's so pumped. She's like, "Oh no, what am I going to say?" And we didn't shower together.
Oh,
we showered
that's
separately.
how I pictured it.
Okay.
Do you remember Sylvester Stallone and Sharon Stone? They did a movie together and they took a shower together.
Yeah, you ever see Sylvester Stallone porn from
No.
before he became famous?
Oh,
He's got the saggiest balls I've ever seen.
Yeah.
So if you'd like to, kids, Google Sylvester Stallone's balls. They are,
are they shaved?
yes, but also for his age at that time, I hope since then he's had some sort of surgery done for his saggy balls because
Yeah.
it was unnaturally saggy. Like it was like he went out of his way to make them sag that bad. But we showered, we got ready, we're heading out to breakfast. 5 minutes after I head out for breakfast, I look at my phone. It's a 30-minute drive to this breakfast. Get an email from the promoter of the event.
The promoter.
The promoter. And it says, hey guys, Stanley had his flight changed to a later flight, so he won't be in until noon. So the breakfast won't happen until tomorrow on Sunday. Sorry for the inconvenience. And so I immediately go, motherfucker, in the car. She's like, what? I'm like, this is some independent wrestling bullshit. Like the star of the show, because like they booked like 3 or 4 other guys from The Office, but they're like more bit characters, right? They only had a few cameos on episodes or whatever. They were reoccurring. But Stanley was like a main character on the show. So like this breakfast thing seemed like a big deal. You could buy a breakfast with him for $125 a ticket, okay? So I spent $250 on this breakfast. You could have a private dinner with him. This was up to 10 people. Private dinner, $250 a ticket. The breakfast was 25 people, $125 a ticket. Or you can have a pretzel with him.
A pretzel?
Because one of the things on the show is Pretzel Day.
Oh, okay.
And Stanley was really excited for I love pretzels. Stanley loves pretzels. 75 people could have Pretzel Day with Stanley while watching that episode of The Office for, I believe, $75 each. And that was limited to 75 people. So I opted for the breakfast because it was in between whatever. So this guy says, yo, we're pushing it back till tomorrow. I'm thinking to myself, I'm not going to be here tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's why I paid for the breakfast today. So, of course, I email him back, and I go, hey, man, I'm not going to be here. This was a surprise for my girlfriend.
Right.
What are you going to do to rectify this? And I'm thinking to myself, maybe we can get, like, some professional photos with Stanley. We can have some, like, private time with him or something. Like, maybe we can meet other characters from the show that are going to be there and just get free autographs and pictures from him, something to save this situation, because I'm trying to avoid getting a refund from this guy. So I get there, and I finally get an email back from the promoter after like an hour, and he goes, hey, look for the guy with the gold face at the show. That's who you'll talk to about your Stanley breakfast tickets. So I said, okay. So me and Nicole end up doing office trivia, and I'm looking for this guy, and I can't find him. So after a couple hours, I see this motherfucker, and I walk up to him, and I go, hey, Adam, I was told by Kyle to find you and talk to you about the Stanley breakfast. And he, you know what he says to me? He says, again, tell me this isn't some independent wrestling bullshit. He goes, which, by the way, I want to point out, this fan fest is outside at a drive-in, and so it's tents spread out outside, and it doesn't seem like there's enough events for 3 days. But there's like trivia, and then there's like autograph alley, and there's some vendors. There's probably like eight to 9 vendors selling Office shit, and there's like a hay gimmick because there's an episode where they have like a hay ride with Dwight and stuff, and there just doesn't seem like there's enough to do over 3 days. But whatever. I'm talking to the promoter guy, and he goes, yeah, he originally told me he was getting a later flight at noon, but I haven't heard from him since 2 a.m. yesterday. And at this point, it is around 3 p.m. So, and this guy also says, I'm not sure he even got on the flight. So, since you can't do the breakfast tomorrow, he goes, how about I give you $250 in office merch? And I go, I look at Nicole, I'm like, I don't, because in my head, I'm like, I don't I don't want $250 in office merch.
No.
Okay. What am I going to do with $250 in office merch? And so he said, well, you just think about it. Let me know. I'll be around. And so we're talking, and then we're looking at the merch that they're selling, and there's not even enough to justify $250 worth of shit.
Uh-huh.
So then Nicole calls Jess, and Jess, her sister, she gets on the phone. She's like, this is bullshit. You need to get your money back from this guy. And I was just like, yeah, you're probably right. She's like, you can't do this. Like, and so here's my thing. Normal me would have gotten enraged because this is $250. I'm getting fucked. But wrestling me, knowing the professional wrestling experience, and every single time when we had a star come in somewhere, or a promoter that I know that's a good dude has a star come in and they book a later flight, or they no show and they take the money, that part of me is sympathetic for this guy, right?
Yeah.
And so I want to be reasonable and I don't want to freak out. But then when I hear Jess like saying like, yo, this is, you gotta get your fucking money back. This is stupid. Like, you paid for something, you're not getting it. So like, you can't just accept merch.
You paid for a service that you're not acquiring.
Yes. And so I said, you know what, you're right. And so I'm like, Nicole, we gotta get mad here. We gotta like build up some courage here, right? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, team effort, you know. Like, she's like, well, just you get mad. And I was like, no, you gotta help me here, please. And so
have my back on this.
we go back up to the guy, and I'm like waiting for him to get done talking with the guy, and then I go, okay, here we go. And then he walks by me, and I don't do anything. And Nicole's like, well, there was that. And I was like, okay, now let's go talk to him now, because I'm just like, I don't want to be a dick, because again, I'm sympathetic. And so I walk up to the guy finally, and I go, hey man, I don't think I want $250 worth of office merch.
Yeah.
This was a surprise for her.
Right.
And merch isn't the same thing as an experience with a guy from the show. So like, I would just like a refund. He goes, well, we're losing a lot of money on this, and all the money that we got from the meet and greets and the breakfasts and the dinners, it all went to him already. So what if I just give you $125 in cash and $125 in office merch? And I go, and I'm like looking at Nicole, and she's like, and I'm like, and I'm just like, I feel bad for you, man, but I really wish I can get all my money. He's like, yeah, but like, that's the best I can do, brother. Please understand. Like, we're literally, like, the camera person we paid for didn't show up, and that cost X amount of dollars. And, obviously with all the breakfast, dinner, and all that, like, he has all the money, so that's like thousands of dollars we lost on that, and blah, blah, blah. And so he's just like, oh, well, you just think about it. You let me know. And then walked away again. I'm like, motherfucker. And so I thought about it, and I talked with Nicole, and she was like, half isn't bad, like maybe we can find $125 in office stuff, because I do feel bad for this guy. I'm like, fuck, but I don't want this guy to get over on me, right? Because then I start thinking, excuse me, are you
going to be okay?
I'm going to be fine. What if they never booked this guy? Because now I'm thinking in terms of like shitty promoters. It can go one of two ways. Either this guy got fucked on like $15,000, $20,000, or this guy is fucking people on $15,000, $20,000, right? But I fucking caved, and I walked over, and I said, we'll take half and half. And so we started gathering merchandise. I have, you know what I have? I now own a office crock pot.
Oh, really?
What am I going to do with an office crock pot?
Cook food, baby.
That was only $30. So then I was like, oh, God, we got to get $95 more in merch, or, like what the fuck? So
Did you take the crock pot to Adrian?
It's at the house currently.
Okay.
Yeah, it's at the house. And so then me and Nicole got a couple shirts. We got a shirt for Jess. Hopefully he doesn't listen to this, because he probably won't. But I gave Johnny the Iggy that I had to get merch. So I can't wait for Christmas when he opens up, him and Candace open their gifts, and their snow globes from The Office. And I go, I got you these because I know you guys love The Office. And
yeah.
He's going to react with, you got these because that's the merch you had to buy, right? And I go, ah! And so,
Good deal.
so the guy gave me $125. But now, what I want to point out is after the fact, we leave. Nicole said, so this guy said, oh, I could PayPal you, but then he's like, oh, I got cash, and he gave him $125. I don't bother to look in what he's grabbing the cash out of. Nicole sees it, and she goes, did you see how much money he had in that container? And I said, no, I didn't. And she's like, it would look like a lot of money. And I said, okay, this is angering me. Why couldn't you just keep that to yourself?
Yeah.
Because now I feel like an asshole for not just getting all of my money. But here's the important thing. Nicole was incredibly happy with the weekend. I was incredibly happy with the weekend. I mean, I tried to be best boyfriend ever and do something above and beyond. And, of course, I get the shaft for it.
Right.
Because if there is a God, he hates me. And he doesn't want anything to go perfect. But I've never seen Nicole happier. We saw all the sights from the show in the area. A lot of the restaurants from the show are actually real restaurants that you can go to. So we went to like 3 different restaurants.
So it was actually filmed in Scranton? Or no?
Not necessarily filmed. Like there were
But
some
they
parts
filmed
filmed
the actual restaurants, and then maybe they did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The directors and the producers really went out of their way to make sure that they got exact details about Scranton, and they incorporate things from the show, which is like, I think that's very cool, because what else would Scranton be known for? You know, now it's sort of like a tourist attraction for people that love the show. And even so one of the restaurants we went to, their shirt that they sell, it's it's a pizza place. It would have been a nice shirt if it wasn't so on the nose. It literally says on the shirt, really big, as seen on The Office. I don't want that.
Yeah.
Why? If you know, you know. You don't need to put it on the shirt, right? It's just like too spot on. But we had a great time. But
I'm so happy for you guys, though, that you did have a good time.
I looked on Facebook. Stanley never showed up.
Yeah.
So I don't know who's the bad guy here, but I would like to follow up with more details to figure this out, because either this was an incredibly big scam or these guys got fucked. And I saw people posting on the Facebook, can't wait till next year, so fun. I was like, guys, I don't know if there'll be a next year, or maybe you're all going to get fucked again next year. So that was our experience. Overall, we made it. We got through it. But Jesus.
You know, and I knew you had been planning this for a while. You had talked to me about it, and, you know, before you even purchased the tickets. And, you know, it seems like a nice and wonderful thing. However, I do know how these things go.
Yeah.
I've been in the business, not in that business, but in the professional wrestling business, where you kind of get screwed, and you were talking about with the promoters and all that, for a long time.
And by the way, they were just fans. So, again, so indie wrestling, where it's just two guys that probably never did anything business-oriented in their life. Take a guess what the guys look like. Can you guess what these promoters look like? What do they look like?
I don't know.
Think of your typical wrestling promoter. You know what? Don't even say it. Just you have the image in your head.
Yeah.
That's what they look like.
Okay.
And
because I'm picturing every bad promoter I ever worked for, and that's probably.
I don't want to. Because if
we don't want to go into that.
Any good promoters out there.
I don't want to bury anybody right now.
But whatever. It's fucking. So they were just two guys that probably didn't know what the fuck they were doing. And also I want to point out that the more I thought about, the shadier it seemed, because like I looked on Stanley's Cameo. He's got a Cameo page.
Oh.
For a cameo from him, it costs $350. So then I started thinking, wait a minute. So for like a 2-minute video from him, it's $350. But to eat breakfast with him, it's $125. Yeah, see what I'm saying
for a bunch
here?
of people,
You know what I'm saying?
I get it. I get
It
it.
seems weird.
Yeah, it looks like, you know, maybe things weren't on the up and up, but I do want to present you with the next gift I have for you.
Okay.
Okay, and that is, I know it's your favorite TV show, and it's Nicole's favorite TV show, and you guys love The Office, so I got you somebody that from The Office.
Wait, what?
That could talk to you about your birthday. Here.
Oh.
So here we go.
What the heck?
Pause.
Okay, this guy doesn't know what he's doing. Doesn't know how to operate his phone, ladies and gentlemen. Jesus Christ. Come on. Okay, he's pushing buttons. This is a good sign.
Yeah, you can't do this.
Okay. What do we got?
Ready?
Here we go.
Gregory, it's Michael Bolton from Office Space, a.k.a.
Your
David
favorite-
Herman, that multi-talented ass clown. But why should I change my name? He's the one who sucks. Am I right, Gregory? Am I right? Gregory, Aaron Bauer and the R-Heads told me that it's your 40th birthday. And here's what I want you to do, Gregory, for your 40th birthday. I want you to get decked out in 40 pieces of flair, head down to your local tchotchkes for some curbside pickup, get some extreme fajitas, and when you get the chance, Gregory, find out what the FPC load letter means, because you, sir, you have got your pistol point cocked, ready to link shots nonstop until you know what. You know what, Gregory? Happy 40th birthday.
Okay.
And Aaron hopes to see you, Nicole, and Jess in Scranton. And also, Gregory, we're putting cover sheets on the TPS reports now, so if you could get on that as well, that'd be great. Yeah.
Okay, first of all.
Yeah. Yeah, what do you feel about that?
First of all,
baby. I hit a home run on that one.
You actual moron. He is from the movie Office Space. Not
Right,
from the
your
show
favorite.
The Office.
Oh.
Office Space.
Okay,
Different
so-
thing.
Nicole and Jess.
So I don't know if they even appreciate that, but I appreciate that. How fucking ridiculous. Also, I'm not 40, so fuck you. I'm 35.
I couldn't remember.
Okay, I'm sure you
I
could.
figured with your thinning hair, you looked 40.
That's
or whatever.
That's
I'm
an
sorry.
unnecessary jab.
That's my bad.
Also, while I love that dude, especially from Mad TV, he looks horrible.
You look horrible.
He needs a haircut.
Yeah.
Needs to shave
Oh,
his
so
beard
he-
a little bit.
Okay.
Just saying. But I appreciate his happy birthday, even though he's not from The Office. I appreciate he went along with
He
the bit,
was.
too.
It was. He was made famous from that.
Office Space.
Yeah.
Office Space.
He had to change his name to Mike Bolton.
Yeah, I didn't want to be confused with the singer. You know, there's nothing quite like when he sings "When a Man Loves a Woman." You know.
Yeah.
I
celebrate his entire catalog.
Yep. Just very, very good. I literally don't even know if Jess and Nicole have seen Office Space. So
Oh well, this opens a door.
it does. Classic film. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
So ridiculous.
So I set it up a few weeks ago,
yeah.
where I told you like, if I, did you go? We talked on the phone. I said, did you go to Scranton yet? And you said no. And I said, oh, okay. When you go, tell that. Michael Bolton that I said hi.
Yeah.
And you said if he was there, that would actually be better than the guy that was actually supposed to be there.
Yeah.
And it really seems like that now because that guy never showed up.
While I like Stanley from The Office, I've watched Office Space several times in my life, and you know what? I feel like that film didn't do good in theaters, but I think a lot of people were exposed to it when it started airing on Comedy Central, because that's when I started to see it, and then I would just watch it all the time. And anytime I was flipping through, it was one of those movies, like if it's on, I'll stop and watch it.
Yeah, it's like Step Brothers to
Yep.
me. Yeah, you always watch it, no matter what.
So good. Well, how much was that?
Oh, a lot.
Was
More
it?
than I have. Thousands.
That was not thousands.
Yeah, I had to take out a small loan, but either way.
Did ever get
Nothing's good enough for my friend Greg.
Did you ever get that credit card situation figured out?
Yeah, we talked about it last week, but that's okay.
I just wanted to mention KeyBank again. I won't play this clip. But
Yeah, we got more though. Birthday greetings for you if you're ready.
Sure, let's do
Can
it.
I play one right now? Right here, right now?
You gonna set? Who is this? You gonna set it up for us?
This was a former coworker of yours,
Okay.
someone that you went through orientation with, and sent me pictures of, and said, "Look, I think I'm gonna have to work with this fucking guy."
Oh God.
So here we go.
Oh boy.
Hi, Greg. This is your former co-working best friend.
Why are you
here
giving
in
this dude
Blackboard,
publicity?
And I am calling to wish you a very happy 40th birthday. Congrats, buddy. You get your prostate exam. It's something huge for you. I know you've always talked about this when we worked together. I'm so happy for you. And hey, I mean, both me and you are about to have the same hairline I mean, it looks great on me. Maybe not so much on you, but hey, you could possibly pull it off too. Congrats on your 40th birthday. Real proud for you. Also, before I hang up, I'm still waiting for that used lawnmower 3000 that you guys told me about. Getting kind of bushy down there, like real bushy. So if you could just like either send me that, that'd be cool. If not, like $20 would be great. So yeah, happy birthday again, Greg.
Well, the good thing about not doing this podcast live is I can edit anything out.
Why would you edit that out? That was your best friend and your partner at work.
No.
He always had your back. You always had his.
No.
No?
No. I don't appreciate that.
All right, well, then let's go to this message here from
Wait,
Terry.
I like how he
former
wants...
co-worker.
Wait, what?
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh. Hey there, Greg.
Stop.
What? I just... I like how he was willing to take either a lawnmower 4.0 or $20, which is not the same thing at all, because the lawnmower is like $84.99. But of course, if you use our promo code PARDON, you save 20% and get free shipping. And boy, what a deal that is! So why don't you check that out over at manscaped.com. Promo code PARDON, PARDON. Anything you buy there, you get 20% off and free shipping. But I'm sure we'll talk more about that later.
Yeah, maybe more about that after we hear from your favorite uncle and mine.
Oh.
Uncle Bobby.
Okay. From Patreon.
Give me a second.
Sure. Nope. This guy doesn't know how to put things on speaker. Yep. Doesn't know how to work a phone yet. All right.
Hey, this is Uncle Bobby. Just want to leave a happy birthday message to Greg. Wish you a very happy birthday. You are a gentleman and a scholar, a fine wrestler, and an even finer human being. And wish you nothing but the best today, buddy. Thanks, and have a good one.
That was very kind.
That's our favorite Uncle Bobby.
He's a good uncle.
Do you have a better uncle?
Can't think of one.
Okay.
And he's not creepy either, which is a bonus.
How about this one here? You ready for a little bachelor pad?
Boy. Let's do it.
Okay.
Gregory Iron. It's The Bachelor, Benjamin Boone. And The Bachelor wanted to leave a happy birthday message to you, because it doesn't matter what Aaron or Stone Cold Steve Austin or an alpaca have to say about you. You just turned 35, which is oh so fine. The Bachelor's going to be sending lots of roses for you, and maybe
You're so lucky.
a couple for Aaron.
Yes!
If he doesn't do that. Meow.
Meow.
You, Greg.
Penny.
Love you, pal.
That was very sweet. Ben Boone, one of the sweetest men in the history of professional wrestling. I appreciate that. Happy birthday.
Were you ready for more, or do you want to stop now? Because there's, several people that called in for you.
Well, we can talk about some other stuff for a little bit. I mean, again, well,
I don't think we should.
Are we going to get this guest? Is this guest going to be here?
Maybe. I'm waiting. We'll see.
Okay. Well, there is something I wanted to talk about today. Last week on the show, we talked about Hulk Hogan lies that could not be confirmed that he said. And as we know here on the show, I like to have the evidence that it happened. Well, it's almost like someone was listening to that episode, because about 6 days ago, someone put on the internet some audio clips that I needed. And so, Aaron, today, it's time for Hulk Hogan's Lie of the Week.
Brother.
Bro, you're a fucking jabron, man. Who the fuck are you?
Hulk, fuck, bro. Yo, why the fuck do you have to put me on the spot like this? I will tell you, I'm fucking Gregory, man. The Gregster, you fucking son of a bitch.
Yes. Hulk Hogan alone. Just one spray and you bring your home. Just one spray and you're gone. Hulk Hogan cologne. Woo! You like the smell of Hulk Hogan. You like the smell of Hulk Hogan. You like the smell of Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan cologne.
Hulk Hogan's Lie of the Week is back, and this week we're covering a lie that we sort of alluded to last week. Now, apparently in the past, Hulk Hogan had made claims that he, for a period of time, was blackballed from the movie industry. We talked about why he said that, but we couldn't confirm it to be a real thing. Aaron, I'm here to tell you and to show you that he definitely said it.
No way.
In 2010, Hulk Hogan did a interview on Bubba the Love Sponge radio show where he took the reins of the show and he called it Hulk Hogan Uncensored. And during this interview, he said a bunch of stuff that were lies. And I'm just going to play one of them for you right here, right now, in front of all you people. This is Hulk Hogan claiming why he was blackballed, or nearly blackballed, from the movie industry. Have a listen.
Hey, what's happening, Hulk? What's up, my brother?
Hey, the other day Bubba was talking about something. He said something about you going to a movie premiere late back in the day, and the movie director or whatever screamed and yelled at you, and you got kind of blacklisted after that. I'd like you to go into that.
Oh,
and
man,
also,
no, we don't need to go there. Come on, brother.
Also, Eric the Midget sucks dick.
Well, I don't know anything about the midget, but that whole movie thing, bro. You know, Bubba and I get into a big dissertation because a lot of the craziness in my marriage was, you know, why are you wrestling? You could have been this big movie star. You could have done this. You could have done that. And the truth is, brother, if this is what we're talking about, and I think it is, there was a huge player out in Hollywood. Like, they've got all these heads of the studios, you know, with Paramount and Universal and MGM and United Artists. And sometimes, you know, like if John Wayne or The Rock or all these guys, you know, get the push, you know, sometimes, you know, it's all business. And then sometimes back in the day when I started, you know, they wanted to kind of like take you under their wing. Well, I really didn't know what that meant, take you under their wing. So I had made several of these little low-budget movies with New Line Cinema, Suburban Commando, Mr. Nanny, No Holds Barred. Made them for $2-3 million, brother. And then they made like 20, 30 million bucks overseas, DVD at the box office. So back in the day, that was a lot of money. So they were trying to get me to the next level. And there was a producer in Hollywood that always had these screening rooms, you know. They didn't have screening rooms, but he had a screening room in his house. And he'd show these movies at his house, and all the big actors would come there. Jack Nicholson, all the big actors. And all of a sudden, this big movie producer, he kind of like fell in love with me. I mean, really fell in love with me. And I was deaf, dumb, and blind, and I was going there trying to get the Hollywood break. And the next thing, he was one of the major top guys in L.A. that ran all the movie business. And all of a sudden, I showed up late one time to a screening. He pulled me in the back room, and he goes, "Hey, what's wrong with you? How come you disrespect me? You're my boy now. Are you going to do what I say?" But it was heavier than that, bro. I mean, he was wanting me to get down and dirty with him, and that's not the deal with me, bro. You know, I'm married with kids, and I don't play that way. So basically, when I put the brakes on it, I said, "Brother, you know, that's not my deal, you know. You know, not into the strictly dickly stuff, bro. That's not my deal. Don't go down that road. Thank you very much, brother, but I'm going back to professional wrestling." That was pretty much it for me, dude. And I was healthy. I was young, 27, 28. You know, Stallone, Arnold, everybody was rocking with the action stuff. I wasn't hurt. I could actually pull myself up a rope with just my arms without using my legs. I could have had that opportunity, but that wasn't my deal. I think that's what you're talking about. Is he gone?
So, to clarify, Hulk Hogan is not strictly dickly. How do you feel about that, Aaron?
Well, I'm happy for him.
Sure.
In whichever position he pursues.
Yeah. Also, I feel like there are several lies in there. For example, he claimed that Suburban Commando and Mr. Nanny, they were made for $2-3 million, and they made $20 or $30 million. I'm here to tell you that the budget for Suburban Commando was $11 million. The box office gross for that film, $8 million.
Yeah, but he said, you know, DVDs and overseas and
Listen,
no.
I don't think that it made $20 or $30 million, or else we probably would have got a sequel. Okay, which I would have appreciated a sequel to Suburban Commando. Also, Mr. Nanny, box office budget was $10 million.
Mm-hmm.
Box office for it, $4.3 million.
Oh, that's hard times.
That is not 20 or 30 million. Again, probably would have got a Mr. Nanny too. But
Thank God we didn't.
He also claimed that he could climb up a rope when he was 26 or 27 just using his hands.
Mm-hmm.
No legs involved.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm assuming he means like a gym class rope.
Yeah, largest arms in the world, brother.
You think that was probably possible?
I told you. I tried to climb that rope in gym class, and I got to the top, and I fell, and I took a back bump.
Did you get like a chub when you climbed the rope?
No. Why would I?
Some
I
people
was in 4th grade. Why are you worried about my chub when I was in 4th grade?
I'm just saying, it's like not
Oh,
out of the realm of
gosh,
possibility.
that's just
Also, he pointed
awkward.
out that around the time when this supposed big Hollywood basically
Exec?
What?
Exec?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I said.
Oh, you said exact. You added.
I'm sorry, I was thinking about erect, and I
Oh.
might have said exact.
Thank you.
He claimed that around this time he would have been around the age of 26 or 27. Hulk Hogan was born in 1953.
Right.
Mathematically, by 83, he would have been 30. When he did Rocky 3, that would have been, what, 85? No, that was Rocky 4. So that would have been around the time, 83 would have been the time of Rocky 3, I'm going to guess. Without looking at it here, I can probably do the exact Wikipedia on it. Hold on one second. Regardless, he's off on the age range. 1982.
Mm-hmm.
So he would have been roughly 29 years old. Well, maybe when it was filmed, he was like 26, 27. Whatever the case. He says he was blackballed.
Mm-hmm.
He did go on to make several films after that.
Yeah.
So, yeah. That we're going to chalk that up as a lie.
I guess I'm going to have to agree with you here.
Okay.
But only because it's your birthday.
Otherwise, you would think that Hulk Hogan is telling the truth in this case. Let's pretend it's not my birthday. So you're saying that it's
Yeah, he's probably telling the truth.
Why do you think that?
Because, I mean, Hulk Hogan's a man of his word.
You just think just all the guys are just coming on to Hulk Hogan.
Yeah. I mean, would you?
I was very starstruck by him. I don't know if I was
Right.
I don't know if I was
probably
sexually
one
attracted to him.
You know. No.
No, I don't think I was. No.
Mm.
Looking back on it, I mean, no, I wasn't.
Yeah.
So,
All right. Do you remember him in what was the movie where he pretended he was doing push-ups on his bed or something?
that was No Holds Barred.
Yeah. What did you think about that?
Weird.
Oh,
It was weird because I was a little kid when I saw it. And I didn't understand what was happening.
Yeah, I was happy.
You were happy.
Nothing.
Okay. Well,
Hey, we have more voice messages.
we apparently do. So, is that what you want to go to now?
We got to.
I like how we're breaking this up into little segments here. This is a nice little episode.
I'll
here.
break up with you.
Don't break up with me. I need you. Who are we going to now? Set it up for me. Come on. Who we got?
This is someone you never wrestled.
Okay.
This is somebody you've never worked with.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. However, they were excited to make sure they called and wished you a happy birthday.
Okay.
Hello. This message is for Gregory Iron, the birthday guy.
Go ahead. Who do you think? There's no name because I didn't have the number.
I have no idea who that is.
Okay. You can't. No guess.
No guess right now.
All right. Let's go.
This is the original bro,
Oh,
Rob Destiny.
oh my God.
What's up, bro? Just calling to wish you a happy birthday. Hope your day was great, and many more to come. Have a good birthday. Talk to you soon. Bye.
Wow. He didn't even threaten to powerbomb me or anything.
Nope.
That was nice.
Nope.
Very kind.
He's a fan.
Wow. Just all the stars are coming out for this one today.
Yeah.
We had Veda Scott. We had the guy from Office Space, not The Office. You fucking idiot. Rod Destiny. We're not acknowledging that shitty coworker that I used to have that you had call Ben Boone. All very nice so far. Very
More?
happy about this. Sure, we could have some more. This is good times.
Hey guys, this is Vic Joseph from the WWE calling to wish you, Gregory Iron, a very happy birthday. I'm going to try not to get you too emotional so you don't cry any tears on your birthday, but I would have never gotten to Monday Night Raw. I would have never gotten to NXT. I would have never called matches at WrestleMania if it was not for you, your friendship, and your guidance in my early days of professional wrestling / sports entertainment. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. I will never be able to repay you in my entire life. So with that being said, the little bit I can do for you is wish you a very happy birthday, and thank you for always being there for me.
That was very nice.
What do you
Wow,
think?
that
Vic Joseph from NXT, WWE NXT.
That was a big get.
Yeah.
Wow. That was...
It's hard for me to do, but that guy was my trainee.
He was. Very humbling to receive that message from Vic, and I'm glad. He's doing a great job in NXT. I thought he was doing a great job on Monday Night Raw, to be honest. But, yeah, boy, he's sure come a long way from doing Naj the Wild Samoan matches in PWO and now, WrestleMania, main event WrestleMania matches and NXT matches, and it's just, man.
So I got to tell you.
What?
This call never came through, and this person never showed up. But I had booked Naj the Wild Samoan
as a guest.
Yeah,
son of a
come
bitch.
In.
That's who we're waiting for.
Yeah, I can't get him.
Why not? Is he in jail?
I have no idea.
Fuck.
He
probably
maybe
in jail.
on the Isle of Tonga.
So wait. So what did the conversation look like?
Hey, it's Gregory Iron's birthday coming up. Would you call in or stop over and maybe just talk?
You were willing to invite this savage into your household?
Do you know how much work it was to find this guy?
I'm sure it's a lot.
I had to go, and I was like,
you had to
well,
go
to,
you had to
I
go,
had to
into
go
several
in
soup kitchens and call the jail, look in the busted newspaper ads, see if he had his mugshot in.
Do you know how I found him?
How did you go to Samoa?
No. Here's what I did. I went on Facebook, and I said, well, his name was Naj. So if I reverse the name Naj, it's John. And I did this because we talked about it.
Yeah.
Let's pull the curtain back.
Where he got Naj the Wild Samoan.
Yeah.
So you found him under John?
Yeah. His name's John.
Oh, God. See, Jesus Christ. Okay.
And he's wearing a cool hat.
Again, I want to point out that Naj the Wild Samoan, I just joked that he might have been in Samoa, but I've said this before on the show, he once told a ring announcer when they asked, where are you from? He said, I would like to be from Tonga, which is not Samoa. And he's Naj, the Wild Samoan.
Yeah.
Also, a couple years ago, I don't know if you remember this, he was in a feud with Sika, I think maybe, or Afa, someone, because he was calling himself a Wild Samoan.
Yes.
So they were real pissed, and they were threatening to beat his ass on social media. And I don't think anything ever came to fruition with that, but it was an interesting couple days on Facebook.
All right, we're moving on here.
Okay, so now we have no guests. I just want to make that clear. No
right,
guests
I don't think there's a guest.
Really dropped the ball here.
Okay.
Hey, Aaron, Sadu, happy birthday.
Oh, wrong one.
Let's talk to everybody.
What? Did he say Happy Fart Day?
Happy Father's Day.
Who is
that? That was from my client Richard.
So Richard wished you a Happy Father's Day?
Yeah. That was my bad. I hit the wrong button.
Yeah, not shocked by this at all.
Okay,
Boy,
hold on. I got everything right now.
Yikes.
Ready?
Okay. Who's it gonna be? It's a mystery.
Hi, Mr. Simmons. It's Ann Fox from West Shore Ombudsman. I'm calling about Colton. He's having a very difficult morning.
What?
You know, you had him last night. Apparently there was conversation about him coming to school today or not.
Sorry, wrong one.
Okay, that's...
Yeah, that's about my son being ejected from school.
Oh, okay.
Because he punched the principal. Okay.
That's-
Hold on, I'll find something here. Hold
Seems
on,
like
hold
a
on.
whole
Here we
other
go.
Podcast, but
Hey guys, this is Vic Joseph from the WWE.
that's the same message.
Dope.
What are you fucking doing?
Ready?
Yes.
Hello. It is I, John/Johnny Gargano, and unlike Stanley Hudson, I am actually here. I am showing up.
Okay.
But I don't think I have a bit or something like that to add. And I'm sure everyone is just being for this whole birthday thing. So, you know what? I'm going to go the complete opposite route. And I'm just going to say, happy birthday. You are probably I'd say you're my best friend. You know, Candace is legally my, and Padme is she's a dog, so she is man's best friend. So you're a solid 3 now with the baby. I mean, you're 4. You're 4. I mean, you also So you're around there. You're in the running for sure as my best friend. So I'm just gonna say happy birthday. Enjoy it. May think of an inspirational quote here. May your cup be full and your belly be big, like Resolution 1 big. You know, from all the Italian BMTs you ate. So you look like you were just gassed to the gills, but you really were on a lot of Italian BMTs. Yeah. But hey, man, enjoy it. I'll see you when I see you. Hey, have at her.
Okay. Is that it? We done?
That's it with Johnny.
Okay. Well, that was
Johnny Gargano, former NXT champion.
You know what?
WWE NXT champion.
I thought he was actually going to say nice things. Why would he ever do that, though? I'm glad that I'm like 5th or 6th on his list of friends. I want to point out that Resolution 1, I was not eating Italian BMTs from Subway.
Double.
No.
Double meat.
That wasn't a thing.
Double bread.
No, that was not a thing. Again, I've said this before, and I will say it again. I was shopping at Save-A-Lot, and I was buying turkey, which I had read, as I'm reading up on my nutrition, that turkey is the leanest meat you could buy. I made the mistake with the Save-A-Lot turkey of not reading the package, and each slice of turkey was 5 grams of fat. And I was eating turkey, breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
What about turkey? Were you eating that?
I just said that.
I know you said it a couple times already.
Shut the fuck up. So there was like 16 slices in each package. So, okay, instead of 1 gram of fat in most turkey, this had 5. Now times that by 16 slices, and I was eating like 2 or 3 packages a day. So I put on some poundage, okay? And I didn't realize it. And I weighed about 169 pounds. To put that in perspective, present day Greg weighs about $140. So that's 30 extra pounds than I would usually have. And again, I've mentioned this before. One time Trick Davis came over the house, independent wrestler out of Chicago. I think he works occasionally today. But he looked at the picture of me and Johnny from Resolution 1. He said, "Hey, Greg, were you on a bunch of gas in this photo?" And then Johnny said, "No, Italian BMTs." I said, "God damn it, that's not true.
Yeah.
I was not eating Italian BMTs." So that is the
you were.
truth, okay? But I appreciate Johnny calling. And, we talked about Uncle Bobby being a cool uncle. I'm very excited about the baby coming in February, and I'm excited to
Wait. You think you'll be a cool uncle?
I think so.
You'll be a real shitty one. Hey, you're a teenager now. We don't want you guys doing smoking and drinking.
So I want a teenager.
Right.
Smoke
You
and
won't
drink?
be cool.
Okay, I'm not. I don't want him to
You
smoke
need to
and
be
drink.
straight edge like me.
I'm not going to push that on anybody.
You will. You've
No.
done it to me.
Also, I don't think Johnny would appreciate his kids doing that because he also doesn't drink or smoke. So
Right.
I'm
Well,
sure-
that's up to Johnny. It's
But
up to the
I'm
uncle.
not even doing.
You're going to be the fun uncle.
Yeah, I'm going to be fun.
You're going to be
but
the funkle.
we don't even know if this kid's going to drink or smoke. Okay, so you're just looking too far in the future, and I just think.
Greg.
What? Wait, who?
I was told to call in by your girlfriend's future brother-in-law.
What?
The man of the hour. Too sweet to be sour. Some call him Fresh, but I call him Aaron Bauer. Hey, man. I don't know if you know who this is.
Do you have any idea?
No, because they're whispering. I have no idea who it is.
Here we go.
But I'm going to give you 3 hints.
Okay.
The first, I might have performed some male practice as a doctor in Ohio, wrapping an ace bandage around a badly damaged neck.
Okay.
2,
Yeah, I know who it is now.
the last time I saw you was quite possibly in the school where Charles Manson went.
Uh-huh.
And 3, I might be, the owner, founder, COO, CCO, PCO, all the above of the one and only Flexor Industries.
Uh-huh.
Yes, Greg. This is Chest Flexor.
Yes,
Why
it
am I
is.
calling you? To wish you happy birthday? Sure, happy birthday. But also, Aaron has, let me know he's concerned about you. You're with that 44OH group, and there's been a lot of damage caused to your body, your sweet, sweet, hairless, sexy body. And I'm here to help. See, the pandemic has really caused Flexor Industries to fall flat on its face.
Yeah,
but
that's
I'm
what
going to turn
it
it back around. Believe me, I'm going to turn it back around, no matter what they say. And I need you. I want you. I must have you at the forefront. So what do you say? How about it? Greg Iron, Flexor Industries. We're going places. Catchphrase. Boom.
Okay.
I believe it. Do you? Let me know what you think. Give me a call back. I'm sure Aaron can get you in touch with me since you don't respond to my messages. But I miss you and I love you.
Oh, my God.
I'm not going to kiss you. But Aaron, please kiss him for me. Thanks.
Okay. Very unexpected voicemail. Thank you for that.
Right on your cheek.
Uh-huh.
Butt cheek.
Not necessary, but
I'm sorry.
So,
Hot, though.
Chest Flexor, definitely a name from the past. Long-time performer on the independent wrestling scene. Used to work AIW on a regular basis. But what he was referencing was from the infamous Johnny Gargano kills Gregory Iron segment in PWO. Now, that is one of the top moments in the history of the promotion. Has a lot of views on YouTube. But probably one of the worst parts of that segment, which was dumb. And every time I look at that segment, I think to myself, how could anyone have thought this was real? Because Chest Flexor, who was still coming up in wrestling, played the doctor tending to me while I was fake having a seizure on, not a stretcher, but just in the ring, and then I was put on a table and carried to the back, okay? So literally we took an impromptu intermission because people thought that after I was carted off on a table, they went outside to wait for an ambulance. Why didn't we just wait for the ambulance and have me put on a regular stretcher if this was a real situation? But during that segment, instead of like a neck brace or something because no one fucking came prepared, Chest Flexor starts wrapping an ace bandage around my neck, which to me kills any realism involved in the segment. And also a little thing that I always nitpick too is if you go back and look at the segment, and I'll probably post that segment on Patreon so you guys can see it. You look back on that, when they go to get Johnny off of me from attacking me with the chair after he busts my head into the guardrails and I'm bleeding everywhere, the locker room clears out the baby faces to stop him. but they run past me laying in the ring to chase off Johnny. Not one person stops to make sure I'm okay. Everyone just makes sure Johnny's out of the ring, and then they're standing there like looking menacingly at Johnny while I'm having a seizure in the ring. And so I've always been very critical about those moments. But in general, if you look at other aspects of the segment, it was very good. There was a lot of inspiration from the, if you've ever seen the New Age Outlaws, Chainsaw Charlie, Cactus Jack dumpster segment from Monday Night Raw in 1998. There's a lot of inspiration taken from that because Joe Dombrowski breaks character the first time and he comes off the announce table and he's sort of acknowledging himself as like a member of management, which he was at the time. And over the air, even though it wasn't live, Josh Prohibition says, "Come on, you piece of shit," to Michael Hutter, and we never bleeped it out, and it just created. It was like the Attitude Era in PWO. You know what I'm saying? It was just
or whatever's happening right now. Because everybody can say shit on USA Network or on TNT or TBS.
It started with TNT being able to do it, and now like I guess all across the board you can sort of do that on cable. I mean, for years they've been doing it on like Comedy Central and stuff, and like depending on what time of the night, South Park's allowed to say fuck and they don't censor it. It's an interesting thing how that works exactly, but classic skip. Made no sense for chest flexor wrap ace bandages around my neck though, but people believe the segment, and I guess that's what counts. But I miss chest flexor, not in the very sensual way that he misses me, but as far as joining his industry, I'd be willing to do anything for the right amount of money. So perhaps maybe we could talk about some stuff.
Ooh,
so maybe I'll have to open those messages that I've purposely not opened from chest over the years. So. Yeah, all right. That was a fun little segue there. What else you got?
A couple more here.
Okay.
I hope you're interested.
This has really
been
still? Yeah, this has been an all-star lineup.
Bear with me here.
Okay.
Okay, and...
Hello, Greg.
Is that Mrs.
I
Doubtfire?
heard it's your special birthday, and I thought I'd give you a special call. You wonder who this is? It's your 5th grade teacher, Mrs. Fanny Bottom. And I'm up here in heaven, fishing with your aunt and uncle up on some clouds with your first pet kitten, Socks the cat.
I have no idea.
Kitty really wants to play with you, Greg. Socks is a crazy cat, crazy Socks. And I just want to wish you a happy birthday, Greg. Way up here in heaven from your favorite teacher, Mrs. Fanny Bottom. I want to give you a big kiss, like the big kiss I used to give you every day at the end of the class. So pucker up, Greg, for a big...
Why is everyone calling to kiss me? What the fuck?
I don't know what's going on. That's our gimmick, bro.
So dumb.
Are you ready?
No, hold on. Why is it the everyone's calling? Also, why? First of all, that's not my 5th grade teacher. My 5th grade teacher was a guy named Mr. Pazenska, and also, why would my 5th grade teacher be calling me from heaven? Come on, man.
Well, whatever it is, I love it.
Who was that?
No idea.
You don't know who that was?
No, swear to God. I think it was your 5th grade teacher.
It was.
I'm pretty sure.
It was not my.
Are you ready? Get back to the voicemail.
Hey, listen, hold on, wait. Before we continue with this, we have to actually take care of some actual business for the podcast. So let's. We have to do that.
Okay.
Oh God, what was that?
It sounds like you just put someone in the background, and someone just yelled.
Yeah, it's like I inserted an audio clip of someone screaming.
Yeah.
But it could be in distance, perhaps maybe in the bathroom.
Ooh.
I hope they're by themselves. It is that time of year. It's getting very scary, in the Halloween season. Either whoever's in the bathroom shrieking like that is being brutally murdered, or they're making a mistake of shaving their balls with a... It could be a sharp, or in some cases,
it's a friend of mine.
A dull razor.
Yeah.
You
have a friend in there, and he's trying to shave his balls with a dull razor.
right
now. Yeah, you can't do that.
Right now during the podcast?
That's what I got. That's it. These are the people that I associate with.
It's been in there for an hour and a half.
Yeah. This guy's name is Ryan.
Oh, Ryan Egan's here?
He's
from Patreon?
I didn't want to tell you. It was supposed to be, spoiler alert. It was supposed to be a mystery gift.
Okay, well,
for your birthday. Because I know how much you love Ryan Egan, and I know how much Ryan Egan loves to have shaved balls. And his wife loves him to have shaved balls. Because over 70% of partners enjoy when their men are fucking shaved, hairless.
That's very true. But he's been spending 90 minutes in there with a fucking razor. But if he was using Manscaped's Lawnmower 4.0, he could have used 90 minutes of battery life to take care of the hair down there, and he wouldn't have had to worry about a bloodbath type situation.
No, and he went in. He went in there with his own little gimmick. He had somebody break him off a piece of a razor blade, and then he taped it to his finger.
Oh, God.
And then he just started scraping. Have you seen this?
I've never seen.
I went in once. I go, Ryan, what are you doing? He goes, shave my balls. What do you mean? I go, Ryan, you got to have Manscaped 4.0, the lawnmower.
Yes. Well, you don't want your balls to look like there's something out of a horror movie. That's why you need to invest in Manscaped's Lawnmower 4.0, perhaps maybe even the Performance Package. In general, it's the spooky season, and Manscaped is here to get you set and ready to go. You get the Lawnmower 4.0. It's the 4th generation trimmer, which also features a cutting-edge ceramic blade to reduce grooming accidents thanks to the advanced skin-safe technology. And you know what? The Performance Package also comes with the Weed Whacker, so that way, you can have a finely groomed...
Whoa! Yay! Weed Whacker style.
Not a bushwhacker, a Weed Whacker. Though you can whack your bushes with the lawnmower, the Weed Whacker is going to help you with your ears and your nose hairs, and you won't have to worry about any goblins coming your way when you had all that hair off, It's going to be great. And, of course, if you have to do it in the dark, which I haven't seen the light on at all once in the bathroom, which is why I just assumed no one was in there. I'm glad I didn't walk in.
Remember the time we walked in on my dad?
We're not going to talk about that. I just feel like it's been an awkward situation with your father ever since then. But
he doesn't like you at all.
I
You went and looked at his balls.
I did not look at his balls.
Were they shaved?
I didn't look. So
I
don't
got
know.
him a Manscaped.
Have you looked at your own father's balls?
No, but I'm just wondering because you apparently wanted to so badly that you opened the door on him while he was urinizing.
Again, the light was not on. But if you're doing anything involving your balls and grooming with the light off, the Lawnmower 4.0 offers you that handy-dandy light LED style on there, so that way you can see what you're doing and your balls don't look like something out of a massacre. That's a very positive thing.
I love shaving my balls in the dark.
Why?
What? It's a good time. Like, you don't need everybody knowing that you're in the restroom. Just do it. With that light on the LED on the Lawnmower 4.0. Oh, so good. And it feels nice. And then when you put on the ball deodorant.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like a breath of fresh air.
Well, you want to give your testes the besties, and you can do that with anything from Manscaped.com. That includes the Crop Deserver You Deserver the ball deodorant, but it's the Crop Preserver ball deodorant. And, if you're taking care of your armpits and putting deodorant there, why aren't you putting it on that dirty, nasty, smelly area of your body? You should be taking care of that, too.
I don't know that mine smells. Here, real quick.
I'm not going to check.
Here, hold on. I'll just pull my shorts up.
You can even get some of the free gifts that Manscaped offers with the Performance Package, like the boxers and the Shed travel bag. So why don't you do yourself a favor during the scary time of the year and get the fear out of here? Go to Manscaped.com, save 20% off, and get free shipping with anything that you buy. All you got to do is use promo code PARDON. That's PARDON. And you know what? You'll get the right tools for the job.
That's right. It's Halloween. Come and carve my pumpkin. But if you can't carve my pumpkin, then carve my balls.
And you know what? I'm not going to do that. You could do that yourself, but your balls will thank you.
What about Ryan? Do you think he would?
You should probably use the Manscaped stuff. He could.
Ryan, what if he used
Ryan? Just borrow Aaron's lawnmower. I'm sure he doesn't care. His dad uses it too. So
vroom, vroom, vroom.
It's a family affair here. So Manscaped.com.
I've always considered Ryan family.
That's good. Good.
Okay.
Good. 20% off. Free shipping.
I consider you family.
PAR.
Would you like to use?
DON. Trying to plug the sponsor, you dumb fuck.
I'll plug you.
Manscaped.com. Check it out. Do yourself a favor. Your balls will thank you.
Hey, guys.
Oh, God. He just wandered out of the bathroom. Hello.
Who's that?
Two things.
Yeah.
Aaron, I'm sorry about your bathroom.
Okay.
And I think I need to go to the hospital.
Oh, boy.
Oh.
Greg did before. That's not good. Not a good
Well,
situation.
here we go.
Here we go. Is this your special guest?
Yeah, not my special guest.
What?
Yeah, sorry.
Why were you hiding in the bathroom for 90 minutes, Ryan?
What's your deal, man?
Why are your balls more important than my birthday? I don't understand.
They're not, because I didn't treat them very well.
No, you didn't. It's a very unfortunate situation.
Well, thanks to Manscaped, now you can.
Maybe once everything heals.
It's unfortunate.
Speaking of heels,
Yeah.
what a good show.
I haven't watched it yet, but
Oh.
we're about to cover Heels for
Okay.
Patreon subscriber
Only.
Flash Robbins.
Yep.
So we're looking forward to that. That's going to be a nice series of bonus episodes, or maybe just
Uh-huh.
one long one. We'll see what
Mhm.
happens. But that's only on patreon.com/Iron
Mhm.
on Wrestling. Ryan, other than your balls, how are you feeling?
Pretty well.
Thanks for stopping by on
No
this
problem.
special day.
And thanks for shaving your balls in my bathroom for
You-
90
you-
minutes.
You might want to just invest in new towels.
New towels and a vacuum.
Yeah.
Maybe a shop vac,
Yeah.
so I get the wet and the
Yeah.
dry. Okay.
Ryan, I know this is sort of a traumatizing experience,
Yeah,
situation
so
with your
far.
balls, but do you think maybe potentially if you were going to get artwork done commemorating this occasion, is there anyone particular you might go to for said artwork? Can you think of anyone offhand?
Definitely Juan Ortiz.
Juan?
Yes, Aaron, you know of him.
Yes, Juan of the Ortiz.
That's
and
not
I've
his
just
name.
I have commissioned him recently to do a drawing of
my
balls in heaven.
Your balls in heaven.
Yeah, yeah. They're
Is it with my
they're-
fifth grade
they're-
teacher?
No, they're peeking through clouds. Yeah, yeah. So there's two of them
Very disturbing.
because I have to.
Yeah.
And somebody's looking up at them. Somebody from Earth.
Who?
Don't do this to me right
Who?
now. I don't want to tell you.
Why don't you want to tell me?
Because it's going to disappoint you and upset you.
Why?
Her name's Jess.
I think she's going to be the one disappointed and upset. But, if you're in the pro wrestling or entertainment industry or just, your average Joe who wants some artwork done, you probably realize how important it is to get it done by someone who does quality work.
Jared, too. He's going to look at it.
We don't care about him. You want to go to the best. That's why you want Juan Ortiz and Of the Dead Designs, because Juan is
Juan.
a one-man merch company who's created
One man.
artwork for a variety of people, but
Oh.
his main bread and butter comes from professional wrestlers and some of the biggest and most prolific professional wrestlers of all time. We're talking.
Has
guys
he ever
from-
done the Young Bucks?
A
shirt for them?
He's done shirts for the Young Bucks, multiple shirts.
What
yeah.
about Hulk Hogan?
He's definitely taking care of him, brother.
Okay. What about Gregory Iron?
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What about this podcast?
He's done artwork for this podcast, yeah. And of course,
Tremendous.
He's done merch for guys in WWE, AEW, Ring of Honor, Impact, New Japan Pro Wrestling. He's even had a variety of shirts in Hot Topic because he's the man.
I got my Young Buck shirt at Hot Topic.
There you go. See, and it was probably done by Juan. So
It was.
It's he offers competitive prices, and it will help you if you want to sell merch. You get more merch, and if you just want to create artwork for
wanna
someone
sell
special
merch.
in your life for any occasion, Juan can do that for you. It doesn't have to be a T-shirt; it could just be a drawing of some sort that you could hang up on your wall. And whatever the case may be, it could be your balls dangling from heaven for some girl that you've never actually talked to. I mean, whatever you want to
What
create.
are you talking about? We
Juan-
have a relationship.
Juan is the guy to do it because he has over 15 years of experience, and he doesn't want to help you tomorrow. He wants to help you today. So I'm telling you to contact him right now. You tell him that you heard this ad on Iron on Wrestling, and Juan is going to knock $10 off of your first order. That's $10 that you save with Juan. Spots are open in 2021, so you want to act fast. Dude is busy, But he will make time for you if you reach out and you tell him you heard about him on this podcast. So what I'm telling you to do is contact Of the Dead Designs right now. Contact him on Instagram at ofthedead209, on facebook.com/ofthedeaddesigns, or go to his website, ofthedead.weebly.com. That's ofthedead.weebly.com. Juan Ortiz and Of the Dead Designs, bringing artwork to life.
But before we close this segment,
Uh-huh.
I just want to say that, like, somebody may or may not have commissioned Juan to create artwork that was 3 dudes, Greg, Aaron, and Ryan, carving pumpkins into jack-o'-lanterns on clouds, which are in heaven, with our finely shaped balls.
I don't think that's true.
I don't think that's true because mine
we're
are-
wearing
mine aren't
short
finely
shorts.
shaved.
Well, now yours are in the picture.
Oh,
well, I'm
okay,
taking
good.
creative liberties here.
Okay.
Yeah,
I got you.
I will say, though, that if you've been investing in the Patreon at the $20 or up tier, you will be getting that special shirt from us in the mail this month. And
With my balls?
Not with your balls. No, Juan created a special shirt, a War Game style shirt featuring Aaron, myself, and an alpaca. This is exclusive for Patreon subscribers. There's only like 20 that are made. And so if you didn't get in on the action already, you're too late. But you can get in on future action with that tier, $20 and up. And do it before I switch it, because I think after the new year, I'm going to be changing things up a little bit, because I've been talking to some
we have that
people,
mystery
and
benefactor.
It's not a mystery benefactor. You're an idiot. But he's a gentleman, a very business-like gentleman that's been helping us on the side with the projects involving the podcast and stuff. And just it's going to be beneficial for us in a positive way, because there's a large workload that comes with the stuff, but it's also going to be beneficial for the people that have been investing in the show and people that want to invest in the show in the future further than just listening on iTunes. So just keep an ear out there. Keep listening to the show. You're going to find all the details in the future, but sign up now while you can, $20 and up. But enough of the plugs here. What else do we got, Aaron?
We have more messages.
All right, let's hear some.
Again, people seem to like you.
All right, what we got?
Oh, I got something for your ass.
Okay.
Hey, Greg. I was told to call in.
That's the same voicemail that you already played.
Why is it still here? Do something with that.
What am I doing? Why are you handing me things to do stuff with? I don't understand what. Just. What?
There we go.
Come on.
Ready?
Unprofessional. Fuck.
Your mom's unprofessional.
She's dead.
Yeah, that's how unprofessional she
What
is.
a memory to bring up on my birthday.
Hey, pal. That was the longest phone introduction I've ever heard in my life. So you need to cut that down. This is Super Stuff Wrestling Podcast Extraordinaire. Coming back from the gym.
It's Jerry.
Got me reminiscing, since it's going to be your birthday, about when you didn't want to work with me because I was untrained.
That's not.
I just wanted to say thanks for the rub, kid. I love you and happy birthday.
It's very nice to have Jerry call into the show.
Remember that time you were like, I don't want to fucking work with these guys?
That never
and Jerry
happened.
was one of them. And you said, these guys are untrained.
I never said that.
I was there.
No.
I was definitely there.
He claims that I said something with, like, I'd like to
No,
work
no,
with
no.
guys that
We
are
all
good.
felt it. Yeah.
I want to work with guys that are good.
Yeah.
And then he said
Ready?
something like, hey, motherfucker, I'm good.
Yeah, he's like, hey, motherfucker, I'm trained.
I never said untrained.
Okay, there.
Because I knew the guys were trained, but I love Jerry.
That was the longest.
No, we're going to play the same voicemail again. This guy.
Hey, I just wanted to say happy birthday to Greg. You're a great
Who?
guy. I hope
Mason
it's
Dixon.
Oh, you cut it off there.
I didn't mean to.
Wait, is that
There
it?
you go.
Wait, play it again.
One more time.
I'm speaking over it.
Hey, this is Mason Dixon. I just wanted to say happy birthday to Greg. You're a great guy. I hope it's the best one yet.
Wow, I do love Mason. Was he getting choked up when he said that?
I think so.
Wow, Mason over
Or
on
choked
Patreon.
out. I don't know.
I hope he wasn't getting choked out. Jesus. Patreon subscriber Mason, I appreciate you, buddy. Big supporter of the show and big fan of 440, which is the proper way to pronounce that, not 44OH, you idiot chest flexor. Jesus, God. All right.
Sir, not joining Flexor Industries.
I mean, again, if the price is right, I'll do anything. But who else we got?
Hey, Gerald, Greg, it's Mike Perez. Just wanted to give you a call and
Gerald,
wish you a happy birthday. Party hard.
All right, so a bunch of these in a row will be from patrons who
That's
who
very
actually
nice.
love you for some reason.
They are fans of me. Yeah, Ryan, don't shake your head like you're not a fan of me, you son of a bitch.
I'm on the highest.
I do. Hold on, I want to point out Mike is a great kid.
Hell of a customizer.
He's great at custom figures. If you can find his custom figures at alpha_action_figs.
Yes.
I believe is the proper tag. And just super smart, super creative, and he's got a bright future if he sticks around in pro wrestling, whether it be creating figures or getting trained, which I know is something he aspires to do. Just great human being, and yeah, it's always good hearing from him.
All right, next one.
Hello, Greg. It's your fellow Libra, Lindsay.
Oh.
I'm calling to wish you a very happy birthday, and I hope your new year is just incredible for you. I know this last year you got the girlfriend, you moved, you got cut up with a pizza cutter, and you got to meet me. So hopefully next year we'll have just as many adventures, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.
Is that Lindsay Cross? Lindsay Makowski?
That's Lindsay Cross. Yes.
Yeah, baby.
Finally got to meet. She literally shows up to every show that I'm on.
Right.
No matter where it is in the country, which is, I don't know how she does that.
She's the best.
But I never know that she's there. I only know after the fact because then she posts videos from the show that I was on. And then I wonder, why the fuck didn't she come up and say something? She's on Patreon.
Right.
She invests so much time and money and just... she always graces us with her presence on Patreon and on social
And she's
media.
so good to us in like DMs.
Yes, and it's
yeah, like when she sends you a message, like your day instantly gets better.
Yeah, it's just like why don't I ever meet this person? I don't understand. And so I finally met her at the War Game show for GCW, and not only did I meet her, and she bought a bunch of shirts for people on Patreon that couldn't make it to the show.
Oh, really?
And she shipped them out to them.
What?
It was crazy.
Who is she?
And then she said, "Hey, are you 440 guys going to need any stuff? Because I know you guys are going to get fucked up tonight and cut up." And I was like, "You don't have to, but we probably need some stuff." And she just showed up to the show with a bunch of bandages and freaking stuff to tape up our wounds and like glue our shit and like medicated rub and stuff and just patches. It was crazy. Like she probably spent like $75 or $100 on shit just to make sure that we were taken care of. And just I can't say enough good things about Lindsay.
We like Lindsay.
I appreciate the happy birthday.
Yeah. What about an old friend of yours? Let's see if you can tell by the voice.
Okay. Waiting for a voice.
Hey, everybody, this is Joe Dombrowski
Okay, that's Joe Dombrowski.
Okay.
from ProWrestlingLibrary.com and a myriad of other locations, and I just wanted to call very quickly to wish a very happy birthday to my good, dear, close, personal, longtime friend. Where are my notes? Hold on. Gerald Iron. I think that's right. All right. Hey, Greg and I go back a long way. We've had, 4 or 5 great years together. I mean, I've known him for 15 years, but like 4 or 5 of them weren't so bad. So, I mean, that's not too bad. It's great to see Greg's career has gone just full circle over the years, from when he started out as a young green kid being carried by his trainer and his mentor to now present day in 2021 to see him carried by someone that he trained and mentored. Third, at least he tried his best. All that said, though, Greg has had a story second to none. It's been such an honor and a privilege to help tell that story on television, throughout the internet, DVD, digital, wherever.
He's incredibly hardworking, creative, and every project he's been involved with me, he has made exponentially better. So I wish him nothing but the best on this special day. Happy 49th, Greg. G. Iron forever.
So terrible. 49.
What's wrong?
49. He's assuming I'm 49. You know what? I've never said this publicly. I'm going to say it since you want to make jokes, Joe Dombrowski. My favorite story about Joe in a car ride traveling with him was when we used to travel with Matt Justice. And now, so when we used to travel on a regular basis, it started out as like Pittsburgh, so that's like a 3-hour drive from us. And on the way, we would pick up Joe Dombrowski because he did commentary. And Joe was like really a mentor for us, you know, like he had already had a couple years in the business. And look, his commentary has always been incredible. And Joe has just gotten better over the years. So I want to put that out there first and foremost. But at one point on one of the car rides, I want to say that we're talking or whatever, and Joe ends up saying, like, you know, I'm 23 or 24, whatever he was at the time, because he's like a year or two older than me. So I can't remember the exact age at that point, but he said like 24 maybe. And so Matt just goes like, "What? You're 24?" And Joe goes, "Yeah, I'm 24. What? How would you think I was?" And Matt just, with no irony, he just goes, "I thought you were like 40 years old, man." And I remember being like, "He's not 40, you idiot." Like, what? That's very insulting to just straight up say, "I think you're 40," when he just said
I wanted to match
24.
Justice for the episode. Things didn't work out.
Did you reach out to him?
Yeah.
Did he no-sell you?
Yeah.
He didn't respond?
We'll work on things.
What?
Maybe we'll get him next week.
No, that's
You ready?
disappointing. Well, hold on. Wait, I want to say some more stuff about Joe Dombrowski.
Oh.
Also, I want to point out that this feels very morbid in some ways, because I feel like people are talking about me like I'm dead. I would actually rather them insult me, because I feel like these are the things that they would say when I'm dead.
Yeah.
It feels very awkward.
People may feel you have passed.
Bold of you to assume that we will make fun of you after you're dead.
Yeah,
I hope
maybe
you would.
made some. I've sent some messages to people that said Gregory Iron may have passed this weekend. So
that's the one I got.
Can you send some good messages and feel good vibes?
Well, I think I mentioned it before, though. I was literally just talking to Nicole about it this weekend. Like, please, when I do die in a few weeks, don't say that, you know, I lit up the room or anything, because it's just, don't lie. Just be honest. Whatever you say, just be honest. And if you are actually a close friend of mine or have been a close friend of mine, that's great. But if we aren't close friends, please don't tribute me on social media, because chances are that we're probably just acquaintances, and I might actually hate you. So please just really watch what you say about me when I die. Just be honest. Like, yo, I met him a few times and he was nice to me, or I thought he was kind of a dick, but I guess he was okay. Just don't say the typical bullshit. So this feels a little morbid in some ways, but I feel like it's very honest, and I appreciate that. But Joe Dombrowski, always been an incredible friend. Always been there for me professionally, but also personally. One of the first guys to really take a chance on me as a performer and invest in my character. And I don't see Joe enough. I love the guy, and I appreciate him reaching out for the podcast. So with that said, Aaron, what else do you got?
Oh, I got one right here.
Hey Siri, set reminder to send Greg a cameo from Jessica Barnes for his birthday.
Come on.
Hey Greg, this is Peter coming to you from Detroit City, your new home, since you are the new hardcore king of Detroit. I just wanted to stop in here and on behalf of everyone here, wish you a very happy birthday. I see that you're halfway to 69. Halfway to 69. Maybe that should be the new name of your Hurricane Rana there, instead of the, what do you call it, the Suck My Balls, which is very offensive. I don't really appreciate that, and I kind of get a little queasy when I hear you say it. But if you called it the halfway to 69 and you yelled that, oh man, that's got money written all over it. So, anyways, enough about marketing yourself, Gregory Irons. I just wanted to sincerely stop by and wish you a happy birthday. and hopefully you will have many more. Probably more than Aaron because he's an old fuck like me. So,
True.
anyways, happy birthday. See you around.
I'd like to say that, the Google translation states that Aaron Bauer is an old stock like me.
Oh, okay. Well,
So that's what that says.
I'm glad we got it right in the actual audio. But Peter from 20 by 20, I really appreciate him reaching out. I actually saw him this weekend in Detroit. I've been seeing him very often, actually, because I feel like I've been in Detroit like 8 times in the past 6 weeks.
8 miles?
But
8 Mile.
I was actually in Detroit on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
I did old wrestling, and their Detroit shows are always fun. I wrestled Hakeem Zayn of Impact.
The
fame.
African Dream?
No, that's Hakeem.
Who did you say?
Hakeem Zayn, who's in Impact known as Rohit Raju.
Sami Zayn's kid.
That's not also. You guys are being morons. Incredibly talented. We had a nice old wrestling match that they really got into. I, of course, was Buster Buckaroo. It was a great time, and it was great seeing Pete. Pete, of course, 20 by 20 pod, and, of course, 20 by 20 merch, which I'm right now wearing, which was gifted to me. The Halloween Havoc 1995 shirts that they created featuring the Yeti and a couple of monster trucks on it. It's got Joe Louis Arena, Cobo Hall's obviously in the distance there. It's a great shirt that you should look into over at 20 by 20 merch, 20x20. But thank you, Pete, for reaching out. You are a good friend and a good brother. Means
I
a
have
lot.
their Shawn Michaels and Mr. Perfect shirts.
Oh, those are good shirts. They got a lot of good merch, and they're super soft.
Hello, this is Kraz Dalahala Aka, the Micro Brawler Scholar. I'm just calling to wish Greg a happy birthday. It's actually a day beforehand, but just one indicator, I guess, is how much I care about Greg. My sister's birthday is 2 weeks before yours. I actually did not get her a gift. I had ordered items, gathering little things leading up to your birthday, probably for, who knows, since the last package I sent. But not that I don't love my sister, but just saying, you mean a lot to me, Greg. You're a cool dude. Happy I met you. Can't wait to see you wrestle again. And you and that cool cat Aaron bring this wrestling fan, this wrestling nerd, a lot of joy, a lot of happiness. Thank you. Hope your birthday's great. And I'll end it with a kiss. Thanks, guys. Mwah.
Well, that was very nice. And I'm glad that, even though he said that it's not the case, I'm glad that he cares about me more than his own flesh and blood. And as we alluded to earlier, he sent a ridiculous package in the mail for my birthday, which I can't thank him enough for it. If you want to see that unboxing, it's going to be over on patreon.com/IronOnWrestling, starting at the $3 level. And, of course, you probably realize this if you listen to the show. If you invest in $3 or more, you also get a follow back on social media from Aaron and I, which means you can DM us directly and talk with us on a regular basis. We talk to our patient subscribers so much. Ryan, you can attest to this. We're always in communication with you guys.
Yes.
I probably talk to you guys more than my own family, but that's
Right.
probably for the best. Also, as you see that my dad, I don't often talk to anymore, especially on the show. He somehow knows not to answer the phone anymore.
On Mondays.
And on a regular basis, he now just thinks anytime that I answer the phone, I'm recording him, and he starts swearing and berating the podcast. And I wish I was recording him because it literally happens all the time now. So, there's
Yeah.
that.
I may have one more.
Okay.
We've heard from WWE superstars such as Vic Joseph, Johnny Gargano, and others. Okay, so now it's time for an AEW superstar.
What?
Hey, Greg. It is Dory. I just wanted to wish you a very happy birthday and to tell you thank you so much for always being there when I needed you, always listening when you didn't have to, always helping out people in the wrestling industry, and just being a great pal. So I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful birthday, and I miss you very much, dude. Happy birthday, bud.
What the heck? Ruby
Yeah.
Soho.
Ruby Soho.
Wow. That was
Destination unknown, but yeah, it was known.
Very nice. Holy crap.
A couple days ago.
You really pulled out the big guns here.
Man, I was talking to you on the phone, Saturday, and I said, I don't know if I know anybody that I would like to.
You know a lot of people.
Yeah.
And sell yourself short. That's a problem.
Yeah, that was a thing. And a friend of mine told me, she said, you're selling yourself short. Like, you know people. Why don't you just reach out?
Yeah.
And people like Greg. So if you reach out and it's about Greg, this should be successful. And I don't know, man. It feels like it was a bit. Ruby Riot, Veda Scott, Johnny Gargano, Vic Trevelyante. Vic Joseph. We got quite a bit from people in AEW, WWE, and TNA, or is it called Impact?
Impact.
I'm sorry.
Impact Wrestling.
Yeah.
But wow, this has been. Is that all the messages?
That's all I have.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's
I'm sorry I didn't get you more.
No, I don't know, like, because I kind of wanted to start.
Naj the Wild Samoan.
You did not
Never
contact
called.
us, but I
Brandon X was supposed to be the in-studio guest. Never contacted.
For those that don't know, Brandon X was the first guy that ever won tag team champions with. He did a prisoner gimmick, and the name of our team was Armed and Dangerous.
Yeah.
Very creatively named.
That's too bad.
But things like this get me a little emotional just because I love wrestling so much, and I'm very surprised I'm not crying. Maybe I'll cry later as
You
I'm
will.
editing this and I hear some of these messages again.
You're a bitch.
But because like even a couple years ago when I was in LA, they set it up. My buddy Keith that did the Wrestle Days documentary about me.
Right.
He set it up to where, and it never made the documentary. I don't know where the video is of it. He had a lot of people make me video messages because I was in LA on my birthday, and he played them for me and he filmed me, and it was like Anthony Green and Johnny and I think Veda, a few other people like sent in videos like wishing me happy birthday, and I don't know, it's just, I guess I assume I have the respect of my peers, but to actually hear it, and from the fans too, and from the Patreon subscribers,
Well, that's the most important thing to me.
Yeah.
It's like these people appreciate your work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? People that you worked with in the past, like Veda and like Johnny, like those people get it because they worked with you.
Yeah.
But what's the most important to me is people like our patrons that they don't know you personally, but they do.
Yeah.
In a sense that, I don't know, man. You put something out there, they feel a connection. Wow, man. People really do like you, and I don't get it.
I mean, neither do I. But
Yeah.
I'm just a dude. But look, this guy sitting across from us. He goes so far to come in studio once a month. So I mean, it's like we must be
Once
doing-
every other month.
Huh?
Once in a while.
Yeah, once in a while.
Did we miss last month?
We missed some times, but
it's been-
I was going through some hard times, and it's been difficult for me.
And I don't hold it against anyone.
Yeah,
but
I
we
don't
love having Ryan in studio, and he's here right now.
But for some reason, you're here on a regular basis, so there must be some sort of connection between the two of us.
Yeah.
I've known you for a long time, and
the two of us.
Yeah, we're not. Well, this isn't about you right now, pal.
Oh.
I mean, he likes you too.
Okay, when it's my birthday, I can
Yeah.
invite Ryan. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'll
Yeah.
come.
But
And I'll do the podcast.
But I'm glad you're here. I appreciate you getting me the Funko Pop that you got me.
Yes.
Very nice. I don't know. Everyone called in. I mean, what are you doing over there?
Okay.
What are you doing?
Just making sure. I thought I got an extra message for you, but
Oh. But you
it's
don't know
a
how
repeat.
Yeah, so you don't know how technology works. I got you.
No, yeah.
Ryan, anything you wanted to say to sort of close the show before we wrap up here?
Just happy birthday.
Thank
glad
you.
you're glad you're still around.
Me too.
Yeah,
It's nice
I
to be
just got a
alive.
message from one Atticus Koger.
No, you didn't.
Yes. And he says, I'm on a plane with Wi-Fi, and the call won't work.
Oh.
He was supposed to call in. Okay, so here was the deal.
Okay.
I contacted him over the weekend, because I had everything set up. And he sent me a message and it said, "Hey, man, would love to do it. What's the script?" And I said, "No script, just do what you want. Except, I think it'd be very funny if you called in as Atticus Cogar and then later called in as Jordan from the truck."
Mhm.
And he was like, "Yeah, sounds good, man. Can't wait." And then he never called me. Now he's on a plane.
He's been a busy guy.
He's a piece of shit.
No, I love Atticus. He's
Well, I don't anymore. I did. I mean, I was a supporter of his.
You know
and a
what?
Follower.
I'll just
I'll just delete him off Facebook and Twitter and Instagram right now.
Well,
fuckface.
If my love and my respect for him really hinges on if he's going to send me a happy birthday tomorrow, so we'll find out for sure. But regardless, I love the kid.
Here was my text to him.
You're just going to keep interrupting me, huh?
Yeah.
keep
Well, that's
going.
what I do.
Yeah.
Call now, motherfucker.
Well,
That's what, you can see it right there. Call now, motherfucker.
I see it.
And he won't.
It's unfortunate.
All right.
Yeah. But well, yeah. I don't know. This has been a nice birthday. I've had many great birthdays in the past, and some that were not so good. But I'm happy to be spending it with all of you, not just you guys in studio, but those of you listening as well. And I appreciate the kind words and the respect, I guess, that I've earned from you guys, and the fact that you keep coming back to hear me blabber and watch me wrestle. It's very humbling. 15 years of this stuff, 35 years on this planet. Pretty ridiculous. There have been times in my life where I felt very low and I didn't know how long I was going to make it, and that's like, I don't want to turn this into a depressing thing, but I will say that I'm very grateful for for the opportunity that you guys have given me just by believing in me. And it keeps me going, and you guys make these yearly occasions where I celebrate life worth it. So there you go. Very emotional there.
But just so everyone understands, Greg's been doing this for several weeks now. It's going to be my birthday in a couple weeks. I didn't know if anybody knew that. Well, I'm the only one in the room, so hope somebody does something special for my birthday because it's my birthday and I was born on that day.
I didn't do that. October 12th is also infamous for Bret Hart winning his first WWF Championship in 1992 in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, and it is also the day that Vince McMahon got concrete poured in his Corvette by Stone Cold Steve Austin in 1998. So I think it's that occasion in 98, that occasion in 1992, and then my birthday that are the most important things that have probably ever happened on October 12th.
Do you know, any famous people you share a birthday with?
Rodney Mack. Me and Rodney Mack have the same birthday.
Well, then let's wrap this up, and we can take this home.
We can take this home. This has been a great show. I appreciate it.
Yeah, we appreciate you being born and then living.
That's interesting because my dad tells me the exact opposite.
I know. And we're not your dad.
I can't thank you enough for everything you did, Aaron, setting this all up, going out of your way to sort of throw me an audio surprise birthday party, and I thank you for that. But I just want to point out one thing. You gave all these people the Iron On Wrestling Podcast voicemail line to call into, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes. And then my own phone number.
Yes, but many of these came to the voicemail hotline.
Right. You got that hotline bling.
You do know that when they call the hotline, that it goes to my phone, right?
Wait.
So when these people were calling over the past week, it was going to my phone.
No.
So I didn't listen to them, but I saw that all these people were calling. And
tried to make it a surprise.
So a little awkward in that regard because I kind of knew. Also, probably didn't help matters that you created a group chat with these people and people from Patreon.
Right.
Telling them to wish me happy birthday, and you also included me in the group chat. So that probably shouldn't have been a thing that you did.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Well, that's difficult for me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm doing the best I can. I'm trying to do things, and oh boy. So you saw messages?
Yeah.
That's too bad.
We're going to do some bonus stuff with Ryan over on patreon.com/ironandwrestling.
Sure.
Do a little kiss.
Well, this is
Birthday kiss.
Can I plug
Blow
some
out,
stuff before
blow
we...
out the candle.
For fuck's sake.
I got a candle right here.
Make sure
It's
you're
We got to wrap this up quick because he's got to get his birthday spanking.
Well, I'm going to take my time then.
Meow.
Patreon.com/ironwrestling for bonus content. Go over to the social media at Iron and Wrestling to
Bonus
follow us.
content.
Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can follow me on social media at Gregory Iron on Twitter, at Gregory_Iron over on Instagram, Facebook.com/The Handicapped Hero. I'm verified on both Facebook and Twitter, not to brag.
Wow.
You know,
Wow.
I have a blue check mark. It's a thing that exists there. Also, if anyone is feeling like they want to give me a little special birthday gift, go to my Wikipedia and please edit that motherfucker because that has been updated in like 7 years and makes me look like a jobber. Go to my Pro Wrestling Tees store, prowrestlingtees.com/Gregory Iron if you'd like to buy any merchandise. And, of course, go to my website, www.gregory-iron.com, or go to my social media and DM me if you'd like to book me for pro wrestling, motivational speaking, or seminars via the pro wrestling type. And Cameo. I can give you a shout out. I can tell you how my birthday went after my birthday if you'd like to book me for a Cameo, or maybe even your own birthday, I don't know, or an anniversary, or bar mitzvah, whatever. I can shout you something out over on Cameo. Aaron, what would you like to plug?
At Fair to Air, at Fair to Aaron. You figure it out.
And Ryan, how can they find you, buddy?
Instagram, the.ideal.husband, and just, Facebook, Ryan Egan.
Love it. Thanks, guys, for a wonderful birthday, and I guess we do a birthday kiss goodbye.
Do we sing?
No,
Right?
no.
We can't afford that.
No.
Yeah, I think there's a
Yeah.
copyright thing.
I'm getting word from Jordan in the truck.
No, you're not. He's on the plane.
Yep. Jordan in the plane. He says, "We gotta go."
All right, here we go. Kiss goodbye.
Oh, it's your birthday and I know you wanna ride out. Even if we only go to my house, it's more easy as we sit upon my couch. Feels good, but I know you wanna cry out. You say you want passion, I think you found it. Get ready for action, don't be astounded. We switch in positions, you feel surrounded. Just tell me where you want this gift, girl. Girl, you know I fiending, wake up in the late night and dreaming about your loving. Girl, you know I don't need candles and cake, just need your body to make good birthday sex. Ooh, it's the best day of the year, girl. Birthday sex. Ooh, ooh. Said it's the best day of the year, girl. See you sexy in them jeans, got me on 10. 1, 2, 3, think I got you pinned. Don't tap out, fight until the end. Ring that bell, we gon' start over again. We grinding with passion, cause it's your birthday. Been at it for hours, I know you thirsty. You kiss me so sweetly, tastes just like Hershey's. Now tell me how you want this gift, girl. Girl, you know I'm fiending, wake up in the late night and dreaming about your loving. Girl, you know I don't need candles or cake, just need your body to make good birthday sex. Ooh, it's the best day of the year, girl. Birthday sex. Ooh, ooh. Said it's the best day of the year, no. First I'm gonna take a dive into this water deep until I know I please that body. Girl, without a broom I might just sweep you off your feet and make you wanna tell somebody how I do. So maybe we can Blow, don't tell my heart a bit. You close your eyes as I am propped between your legs. We make our ways from kitchen stoves and tables. Girl, you know I'm more than able to please you. You say you want these flowers on this bed, but you want me for hours on this bed. Say, girl, you know I fiending. Wake up in the late night and dreaming about your loving. Girl, you know I said, girl, you know I don't need no candles, okay. Just need your body to make good birthday sex. Birthday sex, so ooh, ooh. Said it's the best day of the year, girl. Birthday sex. Birthday sex, ooh, ooh. Said it's the best day of the year, girl.
That's pretty saucy, yeah.
That was nice.
That's pretty nice.